Hey guys, all right, I'm Jasmine with Manifest Fast with Jasmine, and we're going to talk about getting him back. This is all about manifestation, law of attraction, how to apply it, getting down to the nitty-gritty. Here I am, raw, ragged, and real with you guys with a truly heartfelt message. Oh, let me take this off. How is everybody today? All right, make sure that you watch all the way till the end for the grand finale, because there's like always a grand finale at the end of my videos, and they're like the best and the most inspiring at the very end. All right. So we've been talking about, manifesting and law of attraction this whole time, but we're coming at it from different angles in each video. So if you haven't watched all the live videos, go back and watch, catch up on all the live videos from this week, because all of these videos are going to give you all of the different facets and aspects that you need to really recruit all of your understanding, right? Because Abraham Hicks says that words don't teach. And they're right. There's nothing that I can say that will make you get it. So what we do is, as we're watching these teachings, right? We're reading things, we're watching teachings, and you sink into this place where you become receptive to the vibration, to the state, to the idea. You find a way to sort of let go and allow this receiving of a concept. So that's the first thing that I want you to focus on doing, is sit back, relax, and find peace, and just try to be receptive. Just try to trust, right? When you let go of everything and you just say, okay, I trust. So trust me. Say, yes, I trust you. Feel that release and trust, and you will receive the message a lot more clearly. You're going to have bells going off in your head, and life changes after that. Hey guys, I absolutely love you guys. Look, if you haven't already, make sure that you text text insiders to 474747 so that you will get updates when I'm going live. You'll get insider updates, and I send daily inspirations, and I can text you back. And I've been texting every single one of you back. I probably won't be able to keep that up. But also, I have 2 courses that had a lot to do with me getting my specific person back, my man back. They helped me a lot. Both of those courses are on sale, like major sale. If you want the code for that, then text no space love magic to 474747, and that will send you the links, and you'll get the codes as well, because there's a limited number of codes. I am also going to do, those courses are not in the membership group. Those courses came way before, and I can't transfer them into the group. They're just separate things, but they really help. So I'm going to be starting the course in my coaching group on everything that I did to get my specific person back into my life, everything I did A through Z. And that is starting this weekend. Now, you can take that course for $33 just by joining the group. It's part of your group. You can be a part of the Zoom calls. There's a lot of people going to this course. It's going to be magnificent. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really, really thorough. It's going to be cool. Okay, so this is a great value. And you also get all the perks of being in the group. You get the support. You get the unlisted videos. You get the community, everything. All right. Anyways, I love you guys. I love what I do. Feel. It's all about feeling. Feeling really is the secret. And that's why it takes people so long to figure it out. I'm trying to apply the processes and the teachings, and it's not really working. And it's because you're thinking about how to apply, and you're still trying to make yourself manifest. You're trying to make it happen, instead of letting it happen and feeling it real and feeling yourself into it. It's like, I tell you to, come into peace, allow love. If you want to get him back, you want to get your man back, you want to get your specific person back, you want your relationship, you want a love relationship, you want all those things, you have to become love. You have to actually be love. Because law of attraction, like attracts like, okay? So you be love, and then you attract more love. Well, if you try to force yourself to be love, then you are not love. You are trying, you're forcing, that's lack, right? So people try to make themselves be peaceful. They try to make themselves meditate. They try to make themselves feel. They try to make themselves love. They try to make themselves be good or better, whatever, more perfect. They try to make themselves everything. And then you wonder why, when you started trying to do all this, everything just went downhill and it just got worse, you know? So how do we find a way to allow ourselves to not try, but just to relax into it and let it come to us? You know, I've been getting, first of all, if you're getting anything out of this, please press the like button. I really want YouTube to push this video out. I really want as many people to see this as possible. All right. So you have to be love. How do you let yourself be love? How do you let yourself be peace? Here, let me read some of my notes. All right. Let me look at your, I'll be there on Sunday. Good. I'll be there on Sunday too. Right. Circumstances. People have been asking me a lot about circumstances. Like, you know, can I manifest someone back if they've been doing this? Can I manifest someone back if they've been doing that? That has nothing to do with anything. Circumstances have nothing to do with anything. Right. Like, my boyfriend ghosted me. It's been 3 months. What should I do? What should I do? What action should I take? I've been getting a lot of questions about action. Here's the thing about action. I have it written down here. What is it? Okay. Aligned action. Because you don't want just take an action. You want to take an action that's going to get you the result that you want, right? Aligned action, meaning the action that actually is going to get you what you want, comes from alignment. Aligned action comes from alignment. So I am teaching you alignment. We're going to get you there. We're going to get you to alignment. And once you are inside alignment, you will be inspired to the right action that will yield exactly what you want it to yield. You will know what to do, and there will be no question. So that's why I always say, if you're asking, don't do it. If you're asking, you're not ready. This is not aligned. When you are aligned, it is not questionable. It's certain. So you have, like, this is not about what do I do. Stop asking, what do I do? They're doing this circumstance, so what do I do? The thing that you want to do to get the thing that you want, to get the circumstance that you want, to get him back, to manifest him back, to attract him back, the action that you want to take, the thing that you want to do is focus on achieving this thing called alignment. That has to do with coming back into your feelings. So let me help you understand what it looks like when you're not doing this. So you meet this guy, you really, really like him. You're really feeling that. You're really, really enjoying him. You really, really like him. You can just see your world together. There's such perfection. There's such perfection. And it just seems perfect. And then, whatever, he disappears. Whatever, he's gone. He's gone. What do I do? The fact that you think that you need that person in order to feel better means that you are focused in circumstance and you're focused in need. If you're thinking about a circumstance that you want, that you think that you don't have, that you think that you need, that you think that your desire, you're wanting, desire not as in like entertaining a desire in a nice way that is good for me. Desire in a sense of need. When you think that you need a certain circumstance, like I'll tell you what was keeping me from love and why I wasn't in love, like vibrationally. Vibrationally, I wasn't in a love vibration, and therefore I wasn't allowing the full coming together, the full enmeshment, the full manifestation in all the ways that I wanted it, in the fully satisfying fulfillment way. So I thought that I needed certain circumstance about a person. I thought I wanted a person with certain things, circumstantially speaking. That means that I was focused on circumstances and I wasn't focused on what I was feeling. And when I started to focus simply on the feeling, then that's when the feeling started leading me back to my original person in a way that I never thought was going to happen, because if you're focused in circumstances, it's not going to happen. Focus on perfecting this. All right, what else do I have written here? All right, stay with me here. Stay with me. We're getting into it. If you want love, you have to be love. That's just, we got to figure out how to be love. Can't be that hard, can it? It can't be that hard. It's not, I promise. You can think about a circumstance from a place of lack, or you can think about anything from a place of lack, or you can think about anything from a place of love. So it's really hard for me to give instructions because it depends on how you look at it. We do the best that we can to explain this. You want to put yourself, okay, when you can put yourself inside that reality where you feel so much what it feels like to have it, that there's absolutely not a trace of lack-oriented thought left. That. So if you are focused on, don't forget to like the video, give me a like if you're getting anything out of this, guys. When you're focused on circumstance, you will always have to be and remain in need and in lack. But when you can allow yourself to feel differently, to be led by your feeling, to be distracted instead by, like, let go of the thought of the circumstance, and you'll be able to come into this. And when you can do that enough, where, you know, because, okay, people say, like, think of the end versus thinking from the end. You can think of the end still from a place of lack. And that's why visualization doesn't always work for people, because they're thinking about the thing that they want, but they're thinking about it, but they're not feeling it real. They're not feeling themselves inside what it feels like to have that, right? And also the feeling is conditional, because you're not training yourself to feel a certain way regardless of circumstances. You're training yourself to be excited about a circumstance. So feeling it real is when you really put yourself inside this place in your mind, and this feeling place in your body, in your mind, in your core, where you feel it, the presence of what you want, the isness of what you want, the reality of what you want, the doneness of what you want. You put yourself inside what it's like to have that thing, past having the thing. It's like you've had it for 2 years now. What does that feel like? To the point to where there's not a trace of lack left. And when you have achieved that, here's how you know if you've done that. When you have achieved that, you'll stop needing it. You'll stop trying to get it. You'll stop wanting it. You'll know that, like, you have a preference, you know, you'll know that, like, you have a preference, like, let's say, to be in a relationship, but that needy reaching disappears. That needing to make it happen disappears. That can't live without it disappears when you entertain it so fully that you can really feel it real. Because when there's no lack in your vibration, there's no lack. I can't explain to you how the world is painted completely differently when you are looking at it from love instead of lack. It's like okay, so I saw Mo today, and he's always been cute, right? But he was never a big deal to me. He was never a big deal to me. And everybody would be like, everybody is like all goo goo gaga over how cute he is. And I'm like, yeah, he's cute. But today I actually looked at him and I was like, wow, you're really attractive. Like, you're really attractive. I just noticed him, like, nothing has changed, and yet everything has changed because I have changed and I am looking and perceiving through the eyes of love. So you have to find a way. This is the work. You have to find a way to stop focusing on what you think that you need, circumstantially speaking, on what you think that you need. I need him to be 6'4". I need him to be tall, dark, and handsome. I need him to be workout, perfect body. I need him to have this, that, the other, perfect job. I need him to be this specific person. That's a condition too. Instead of because when you insist on a circumstance, and that's why a lot of people in this community particularly have a lot of issues, because you are so gung-ho on not letting go of that person. No. You are so gung-ho on the circumstance of that person. And I am telling you from firsthand experience, I've not only had the same issue that you're having, I've not only had it one time, I've had it more than one time. It's ruined my life on one occasion, only one occasion it ruined my life. It ruined my life. I did obviously bounce back. That was a long time ago. But what I'm saying is I know how to get out of this, and I know how to get you out of this. And the nature of need and lack is to keep you there in need and lack. And when the harder that you're holding on to it, the more in need and lack that you are in. You have to find a way to stop insisting that you know what you need circumstantially, because when you are focused on circumstances, you are in need. You are in lack every time that you are focused on a circumstance. Every single time. There's no exception to that. There's no exception. What you have to do is make your feeling more important and let your feeling guide you without saying it has to be this, it has to be like that, but I can't do this, but I can't do that. Look at me doing live videos. Do you know that I've been wanting to do this for a long time? I know that I'm good at it. I know that my presence is better on here, but I wouldn't do it because of how shitty it looks. And I don't know how to do the live stream 4K, beautiful live streaming people. I'm going to figure it out, but I had to let go of all that circumstance. I had to let go of all that. You can see how tough it is, you know? I mean, I was determined to wear pink in every video. I had to let go of all that shit because that was not aligned with my feeling. That was not aligned. And if you want to take the right action to get the right thing, to get the thing that you want, the manifestation, getting back to the relationship, the love, all of that. If you want that, you have to let go of what you think that you need to do. You have to let go of the circumstance that you think that you need, including the circumstance of needing a specific person. Now, I wasn't just stuck on a specific person. I was stuck on specific traits. I was stuck on body type. I was stuck on job. I was stuck on personality trait. You name it. You name it. I knew what I wanted, okay? But every single time that you know what you want circumstantially, you are putting the universe in a twist. Because the universe cannot give you vibrationally what you are asking for in a feeling way if you're blocking it because you think you're focused on having something else that is not actually a match to you. All those things that I was so sure that I wanted from experience. I knew that I wanted, needed, all those things don't even fucking matter. And I know that now, that it doesn't make me feel any different. In fact, I feel a lot better now that I realize that. It requires trust. It requires trust, you guys. Trust, love, peace, faith, belief. All these things are pretty much the same. You have to say, I trust you, and let go. Trust who? The universe, me, whoever, yourself, the ether. I don't care what it is. You just have to come into a sense of trust where you can let go of the circumstances that you think that you need. Every single time that I have done that, amazing things happen immediately. Like immediately. I mean, I have an amazing story that happened just the other day. All right. This is going to help you. So how do I implement what you're saying, Jasmine? All right. Make feeling the manifestation that you are after. And train yourself. Thank you. Give me likes, guys, if you're enjoying this. If I'm helping you, if you like my energy, if you can feel my love, if you feel my effort, give me a like. Thanks. Okay. Does she work with men too? Women are attracted to me. Like 95% of my subscribers are women, but manifestation works for everyone. However, I simply monetize myself according to what I'm attracting naturally. So, I was resisting my purpose for a long time because I didn't want to be the specific person because I didn't want to be a one-trick pony. And the truth is, I know everything about manifesting everything. I'm an expert in manifestation and law of attraction in general, but I'm also an expert in love. And I am a one-trick pony when it comes to being love. Love is really my thing. And I have a lot of experience with relationships and manifesting relationships. So I was resisting that for a long time, but now I'm not anymore. And everything has changed. Everything is different. Everything is new. Everything is better. Everything is more aligned. And I will continue to cater to women, but it really doesn't matter, honestly. It's just YouTube algorithm. Thank you for watching, guys. All right. This is going to help you, so stay tuned. This is going to help you. I'm about to say something. If you can make your feeling the manifestation that you're after, and I've heard Abraham Hicks talk about this, and they've said those words. If you can make feeling the manifestation that you're after, but I'm saying it again because it is so true. And Neville says the same thing. Feeling is the secret. There's something to this. And there's something that you're doing that has to do with focusing on circumstances that is not working for you. Trust me, I know. I've made all the mistakes. That's how I test my shit. I download data from the universe. I get existential information. I go try it out. And when I get my manifestations, I come back and I teach them to you. And it is a hard shift. The shift is an effort, okay? Once you're kind of over the hump, it's a breeze. It's wonderful. It's amazing. It's great. But dedicating yourself and committing yourself to pivoting your focus from being completely circumstantially obsessed, which is what you are when you are insisting on a specific person or a specific thing, deviating from being completely circumstantially obsessed to making the feeling the important thing, not the circumstance, separating the feeling from the circumstance and making feeling into your feeling the reward and the thing that you're after and the thing that matters, the only thing that matters. That's a hard deviation. That's a hard pivot initially. But it's everything and it gets you everything and you will like it. You'll begin to like it. It's just that because of law of attraction, when you're already in resistance, the nature of resistance, the nature of need, the nature of lack is to keep you there. And it does a great job. But you do have the ability to make a decision to pivot. You do have the ability to try to see something different for yourself and intend to go in that direction and intend to receive what I'm saying and intend to feel and intend to do it over and 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 over again. People say, how long do I have to do this? Forever. This is a new habit. This is a new way of orienting yourself towards the world, period. It's a new way of perceiving, interpreting, and interacting with the universe. How can we get private coaching from you? There is a link in the description to get private coaching with me. And if private coaching doesn't seem like your thing, join my coaching group. That is really awesome. It's really great. There's a link for that too. If you want to, text me, insiders, at 474747 to get the link to my coaching group. Feeling is the manifestation. When you realize that every time that you can manage to feel a little bit better, that every time that you can manage to feel into a little bit of peace, that every time that you can manage to be a little bit nicer to yourself, to let yourself off the hook, to love yourself a little bit more, to accept when you're not where you want to be, to accept when you're nowhere near where you want to be. I've been teaching this a lot. If you want to know about that, just catch up on the lives from this week. Huge, 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 powerful concept that changed my life in 3 days, you guys. 3 days. Just by accepting everything, meeting all things with love, inside and outside. Meet all things with love, inside and outside. Don't hate anything. If I'm thinking a bad thought, love that bad thought. If somebody else is thinking a bad thought about me, love them too. Love what they're thinking, love them, love the whole. Then you are love. You're becoming love. And when you realize that, wow, I managed to manifest a place where I feel a little bit better. I managed to manifest a place where I don't know, I feel a sense of improvement, whatever little relief or improvement or enhancement that you can notice that you've managed vibrationally. When you can make that your reward, where you notice that that is a milestone, that will help propel you forward. That will help magnetize the reality that you are trying to become. That will help bring it forth way, 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 way quicker when you're saying, I'm there, I'm doing it, I'm feeling it, I'm there, I'm doing. And I could entertain this all day just because it's fun. I could say I love you all day just because it's fun. I could meditate all day just because it's fun. I could be peaceful all day because I like not being irritated. I like not being aggravated. Here's something that I've been implementing. 2 things that I've been implementing lately. One of them is nothing is worth my alignment. Nothing is worth trading my alignment. There is no thing worth being aggravated about. There is no thing worth being upset about. There is no thing worth being misaligned. There's no thing worth me being resistant. There's no thing worth that. It is not worth my alignment. So it's like I drop all resistance. I drop all notion of circumstances and I just let this thing lead, baby. And I just beam. Imagine if you realized that the circumstance and the feeling are not actually related. They are not. This is a story that you made up about that. It is not actually the same thing. The story that you tell yourself about the circumstance is not the same. It's not even real. It is really a story. And so I remind myself of that. I'm like, this has nothing to do with that, actually. So you know what I've been telling myself? Whenever a negative emotion arises, I tell myself, that doesn't mean anything. Now, I'm not denying myself my feelings. I'm not pushing it down. It's just kind of like, it's a negative emotion. It can be there, but it's not me. I didn't do it. It doesn't have anything to do with me or anything to do with what's actually happening. It doesn't have anything to do with any reality. It's just like, oh, a negative emotion, here you are. You're going to be here? Okay. Come in, have some tea. I have a guest room over here. There's a bed if you want to take a nap. Stay as long as you like. I'll be making cookies later. But you're disidentifying with the negative emotion. You're not interacting with it. You're not playing with it. You're not unconsciously lost within it. You're conscious to it. You're disidentified with it. It can be there. You accept it. You love it. It can't hurt you. That's the thing. It can't hurt you. Oh, that has nothing to do with anything. Stay as long as you like, but that has nothing to do with anything. And those negative emotions will start to lose traction when they start to lose meaning. When you give it no meaning, it will lose traction. And you'll find yourself in love a lot more. And if you want to get him back, you need to become love. You need to become a person who can feel the reality that feels like I'm content, I'm satisfied, and I'm love, and I'm happy. And that's all the things that I would feel if I had him. So now he has to come. Because I'm a vibrational match to it. And when you separate this from the circumstances, your association with your feeling with your circumstances, when you separate the two things, oh, now you have control. Oh, now you have control. All right. If you want more stuff, first of all, make sure that I'm going to be going live a lot more. So make sure that you're subscribed, that you click the bell button, that you hit all to receive all notifications so that you guys know when I go live. Because me trying to let you guys know when I'm going live is hard to do. So make sure that you set yourself up for that. Text insiders to 474747 to get the link to join my coaching group, where I will be doing the course this weekend on how everything A to Z that I did to manifest my specific person back the way that I wanted him to be. That's going to be an amazing course. Also, my courses that are on sale, text, either you can reach all those in the links below, you can get coaching in the links below, or text Love Magic, no space, Love Magic to 474747 to get the links to that and to get the code. There are limited codes available. Okay, guys? Okay. Thank you for liking the video. I will see you in the next video. Make sure that you're catching up on the lives. I'll see you in the next one. I love all you guys. I will see you in the next video.